Hello everyone. Today we will talk about creating with love. I got the inspiration from this topic from a recent class that I took. And the instructor was a well-known personality who made a transition from a more structured analytical career to a more creative one. And he was sharing his insights about what are the best ways and tips and tricks to make this transition. And he shared many great insights, and I truly appreciated his life experience and, of course, his personal journey, which was inspiring in its own nature. But when I listened to the strategies, I just realized that the tips and tricks that he was recommending us to explore was always around the mental realm and how we can trick our minds using some strategies, mostly based out of fear and constraints. What do I mean by that? For example, they say that you know that you want to create something, and to be able to get into that mindset of creation, one of the tricks that he was recommending us to explore was really putting some artificial deadlines and timelines, thus tricking the mind to create with a sense of urgency. And I totally understand where this might be coming from. And in the business world, we also have similar kind of patterns, especially if you're an entrepreneur. That's one of the tricks that's mostly recommended to you in the earlier stages when you don't have a team, when you're in your solo journey and you need some sort of motivation to keep going on. This is one of the important recommendations that almost everyone receives, like go and attend that competition, like attend that pitch night, because that kind of deadline is going to give you some sort of motivation, some sort of structure to put your ideas into action. Of course, that's one form of creation, but again, coming back to the essence, in essence, it's creating with fear. In essence, it's creating with constraints, thus trying to trick the mind, assuming that we can only create with those boundaries, with that pressure. And nowadays, I am exploring a different path. I'm exploring the path of creation with love, creating with love, creating out of love. And it's a total different path. It's a total different path, but it doesn't work in the structured way that you want to assume in the realm of the constrained mind, where you put some boundaries. In the second alternative world of creating with love, yes, there's some structure. And the structure is really your daily commitment to yourself, to purifying your heart, to connecting to your inner self, to your intuition, so that you can be the channel for love, so that you can feel the love continuously flowing all around and using you as a channel for expression, choosing you as a channel for realization in the world. And that path is a total different one, where you don't really constrain and restrain your mind with some artificial timelines or deadlines. In the second realm, you're just free, and you just create with that freedom, because that love that you nourish every day just pours out of you. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the second path is actionless. Indeed, I am finding it to be the true action because it's burning in you every day. You just find different ways of expressing it. And indeed, because you are allowing your mind to be free and you are honoring your mind as well in the process, truth connection to your heart first, you're allowing mind to be its best, to be the creator that it's meant to be. And you are doing it with love, and you are doing it with connection first. And you are doing it every day, because it's already out there inviting you just to connect and find your own ways of expression. So, can this creating with love be the alternative path, instead of creating with constraints and deadlines, and instead of tricking our minds? Shall we explore? I think it's worth it. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.